Alright, so this is my very first YouTube video, but because there's nothing else online that shows open these things up and put them back together, I figured I would make this to help some people out. This is from a Yamaha FJR1300 2005 Gen 1. Apparently this is a common issue with Gen 2s, but Yamaha tried to say it's not an issue with Gen 1s. Fortunately, I did find a forum that it was happening with Gen 1s, that they would just replace them. I didn't want to have to rekey the bike, so I actually tore mine apart. And if you've ever looked at these before, you actually have to drill out the screws. So in this case, what I used was a drill bit and an extraction bit. This is a number 1. It works very well. The reason why I had to do this is because my motorcycle just decided to stop on me when I was on the highway. My gauge cluster went out, everything just completely died. Other people have had similar experiences, or they have had an issue to where they can continue to drive it, but it won't start once they stop. For me, mine was the main power, so I wasn't that fortunate. So once you take your extractor bits, you can pull out your screws, and they come out like that. This one was a little bit on the side, so I was worried about that, but it still pulled out nicely with that extractor. And then this pops off right here. This comes right out. You want to make sure each one of these is still mobile. They can seize up, and you want to make sure that they are functioning properly before you put them back in. And then this is the problem. Yes, it is still dirty in there. I was actually quite surprised how dirty it gets in there, but my main power came off. So apparently these are cold press welds, and they are not very reliable. So I do have to get that soldered on, but as soon as that gets put back on, this baby will just run as good as new, and I won't have to go and rekey the whole bike by replacing the ignition and the tank, the gas tank, and all the other keys on the bike, or carry a second key for that matter. I just wasn't into it. I did wipe it down a little bit in here. I'm planning on cleaning up a little bit more, but you don't want to use oil in here because this is electrical, and if you leave any type of grease or oil in there, it could probably short something out, I am sure. So it's pretty simple to get it all back together. So you put the flat side up, the wire goes towards the side over here. Actually goes on this side over here, and you just press it in, and these two little grooves on each side will make sure it's in there properly. After you check this and clean it all up, you'll stick that right back on there, make sure it's springy, and then you can put that back on, and then place it back together, good as new. I know it's a short video, but I do hope this helps out, because I literally troubleshooted everything on the bike, from battery, fuses, relays. I went and dug through extra wiring underneath the gas tank. Still wasn't coming up with anything. So when it came to Gen 1, nothing was coming up for this issue. I did look up Gen 2, and fortunately it gave me this idea, and it turned out to be the culprit. So you guys take care, and I'm out.